Hello and welcome to the American Anarchist Show. Today I am going to be responding to Stefan Molyneux's absolute idiocy. Take a look.
So at this point, Donald Trump is America's back mole. It may have seemed harmless a year ago, but now that it's gotten frighteningly bigger, it is no longer wise to ignore it.
So right there he is quoting John Oliver. It's actually a very genius quote about Donald Trump. Is that Donald Trump, comparing him to a back mole that seems harmless at first, but after a while, it is no longer wise to ignore it as it has gotten frighteningly bigger. And my aunt, who has cancer, who also supports Trump before he dismissed me as a liberal yes man, and he says liberal yes men and liberal yes women. She supports Donald Trump. My grandmother supports Donald Trump. There's way too many people in my family who support Donald Trump and Ted Cruz. I'm a Bernie Sanders guy, although I also believe that whoever you vote for really makes zero difference in the long run, and that we really just need a political revolution, or not a political revolution, just politics needs to be thrown out. The whole power model and hierarchy system needs to be thrown out. But what he just quoted was right there. Again, great quote from John Oliver. And I'm going to say it is safe to compare him to it, but as you're going to see, he does not like it.
Oliver said that's objectively funny. Okay, so here he's saying that people like Donald Trump because Donald Trump is unpredictable and entertaining. What that tells you right away is that there's nobody in John Oliver's circle, nobody he works with, nobody he's friends with, nobody he cares about, nobody he loves, nobody who's even remotely close to him, who supports Donald Trump.
Actually, it tells us jack shit about his political alignment. It only tells us that he finds the shit that Donald Trump says hilarious, which is 100% true. His family may well support Donald Trump, but you went totally off point, and I really hate the comment you made about liberal yes men, as opposed to a guy like you, a conservative, who says yes to any absolutely retarded political idea.
Trump. This just tells you he lives in the usual liberal moat biosphere where he doesn't have anybody else telling him what's going on outside the echo chamber of liberal yes men and yes women.
And you know no one who supports Bernie Sanders either.
Real issues as to why people support Donald Trump and his campaign, and a lot of them are very frustrated Republicans who are really angry at the Republican Party for betraying their goals, values, and preferences repeatedly. And Cruz and Rubio are sort of part of that.
What they're angry at is the fact that they no longer have the popular opinion, and democracy has betrayed them in a way. That's why they're voting in a fascist.
Of that. And so they have wanted Republicans to defund Obamacare, to push back, to deal with illegal immigration, to complete the wall. That was originally funded as of 2006, and all of these things. And Republicans keep promising to do it, and they don't.
Stop making me show you my face. Again, I'm going to come back to my point about democracy. One of the very few times it actually exists in America, because we've pretty much thrown the whole thing out the window. It hasn't even been existent. I can quote George Carlin if you'd like me to, but I think you get my point. Politicians have never really done anything for the people except to kind of keep people content with their situation, make them think that democracy is there, when really all it is it's a government controlled by the rich.
John Oliver goes on to say, it was funny years ago when a few years ago, he, Donald Trump, tweeted, I would like to extend my best wishes to all, even the haters and losers, on this special date, September the 11th.
Ah, yes, 9/11, the worst terrorist act to ever happen on the U.S., and Donald Trump wished people a happy 9/11. That was what's offensive about it, not that he called people haters and losers. Jack off.
Now that's bad. Does it sound bad? I don't know. Comparing someone to a cancer? Okay, that seems kind of bad. Saying that there are haters and losers in the world? Well, as it turns out, it's kind of a running gag on the very well populated, or at least highly populated, Donald J. Trump Twitter feed.
Way off topic, you completely missed the point, and I just said it. Thanks for watching, and if you would like to see me torture myself some more as I refute more of the idiocy from this exact video, please subscribe. I will see you next week.